want to do a quick video on a trade that I see if I can get this microphone right. On a trade I did today, and I think the stock, it's called PTON. Some of these stocks, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does or anything like that. And just I'll show you how I got to it or how it popped up on my radar and what made me want to do the trade, or I'll show you how I set the trade up. Once again, it's a live trade that I'm in currently, and we'll go over some of the mechanics, some of the reason why I chose the trade setup, things of that nature. So let's get to it. Let's go straight to, I got it pulled up right here. Excuse me. So let's go. I'm gonna come over here. I'm logged into my Tastyworks platform. As you know, I use Thinkorswim and I use Tastyworks. Those are the two platforms that I like to trade in. Each one has, both were created by the same people. So let's take a look at, I'm going to take my face off of the screen just for, well, I ain't blocking nothing, so it don't matter. I'll leave it up there. Let's go to up here in the watch list. I'm gonna click on, go up here, presets. Now Tastyworks has a set of, like scans in the market that they already have set up, so you don't have to do it yourself. So it's a predetermined chart that you can click on, or predetermined scan list. So I came over to liquid symbols. Click on liquid symbols, and then you can come up here, go to last, and if you go to last, and I got like the smallest at the top, this has futures and stock symbols, and then you can just kind of scroll. I stay away from, I don't trade anything under, for the most part, I don't trade anything under $15 option wise, unless it's like, like Snap is right there on the borderline. Steel is, with the X symbol, that's right there on the, like around 13. But for the most part, you got GE. So there are certain ones maybe, but for the most part, I don't trade under $15 for liquidity reasons and, things of that nature. You want to get good movement and stuff like that. So let's go to, and if you look at my video from yesterday, I did a video where I went into, I showed you how to look at liquidity in the option chain. And you can also, like stock wise, if you come up here, you can see 3.67 million of Peloton have already traded today. So you can see that, and Peloton is in the NASDAQ. And you can see it's pretty liquid. You got a tight bid ass spread about 7 cents. So, so it's a pretty, and it's $32. So it's not a real expensive stock. So you can get in here and trade. You can buy shares, it's up to you. So I'll show you, and once you just scroll through here, all of these are liquid symbols. Well, this isn't the one I use though. I didn't use liquid symbols. I use high options volume. That's the one I use. And in the high options volume, if you come, you're going to see right here is Peloton. It was up on the day. Come over here, take a look at it. Now, it doesn't have an IV rank. That's because I think it's a relatively new stock. It's not a, let me see. If I click on the daily, yeah. So if I go to a year, let's see. So this is a yearly chart on the daily. I guess the first day for the stock was the IPO or whatnot, was September 26th. So once it gets a full year worth of data, then you'll start seeing the IV rank up here in Tastyworks. So I have it on the 30-minute, and the only reason why I use a 30-minute and an hour Like if I'm going to do like some intraday trading, which really this trade, I don't know if it's going to hit today or, I may hold this until. This might be more of a swing trade. It just depends on what type of strategy I use. But the market opens at 9:30, so I use 30 minutes or I use an hour. It just depends wherever I see the setup intraday wise. So once I pulled it up, I seen a flag. And those of you, if you're not sure what a flag is or a pennant or, sometimes it's a little subjective, but you see this is the 9:30 candle. I seen it when I pulled it up and looked at it. I think I put this trade on like right here. I sold into this down move right here because I actually had my Thinkorswim platform up, and on my Thinkorswim platform, basically I have fractals, and I can recognize them without even having them on here. They do have it on the Tastyworks platform. I just don't like the way it looked. But all that is when the market comes to a point and then changes directions. So it's like here you can see it change directions here, and it would have been a fractal on this high, and then it came here, changed directions. So one of these probably like a fractal here, and then it came here and then stopped, and then you got this wick. This is a wick, a long wick, and then you got a green candle up, up, up. And so you would have had, I'm going to draw a little trend line. Don't really need to be. So you probably would have had, if you looking at this right here, you would say this is a level. It broke right here. And when it got right here, I sold into it. And when I say I sold into it, I sold the put spread. I'm going to go to the option chain in a minute. I'm going to talk through the trade. I sold into it. I could have bought a call to get long, or I could sell a put to get long. And the reason why I wanted to sell a put, let's go to the daily and look at it, because I'm not 100% sure that this is going to keep going up. I really don't know. Look at the daily. Now you got the daily look like it's coming out of this range, but momentum wise, it's going down on the awesome. Let's see, pull all these out on the awesome oscillator, and on the acceleration deceleration, it is starting to accelerate to the top, but the momentum hadn't shifted yet. So I'm just like, I don't really know for sure. So I'm not going to buy a call. When I buy that call, time is against me. I'd rather have time on my side just in case it consolidates. So I came into, let's go to the option chain. I came in, and what I did in my video, if you look at my video yesterday, I'll go over a little bit, my steps even today. What I do every time when I'm looking for a trade. I come over here, especially if it's an options trade, unless I'm scalping futures or if I may be doing a Forex trade or something. I haven't done a Forex trade in a while, but these are weeklies. On Tastyworks platform, they got the W right there. If it don't have a W, then it's a monthly. And the monthlies are, kind of like outlined in a brighter color so you can tell. If you come to right here, you will see that you got the 31-day expiration monthly or the 3-day. Now, I didn't want to go. If I come to the 3-day and I look right here, let's go back to the chart real quick. Here's my low, which is about, what is that? That is 31.60, right? So that's where that's where the beginning of this little up move is, with a flag up, pull back, break the top. So you would sell maybe the 30, you're only gonna get 20 cents for it. If you go 3 days, you'd have to sell like 5 of these to get $100. Now you can see it is a lot of open interest right here. It's 300,000 on the put side, and 600,000 on the call side. That's 10,000. So that lets you know you can see the consolidation. You can see the consolidation here in the charts. And then if you come over here to the option chain is actually showing. Let me see if I can pull up my my Epic pen. Put it on here. Let's see. Where you at? I'll put it right there. I like using this little thing. I'm gonna put it over here so it don't be in the way. Try to keep it out of the way. All right. That way I don't have to go to my other screen. See how to, you know what? Come over here. Is that? I'm still learning how to use this. Okay. Right here. See how? That's what I'm looking at. Right here. This is what I'm looking at. That right there is showing me, not that, and this blue line right here, this is one standard deviation. That's a one standard deviation move. This little dotted blue line is a one standard deviation move on this underline. So basically, and then I'm gonna go to the curve view and show you that as well. Right here, one standard deviation. So I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that option traders, hedge funds, and whomever are right outside of here trading around one standard deviation. You can see it. So they're basically taking bets saying that this market gonna stay right in here. So they're probably selling strangles or selling options, just selling options. You could come out here and sell some puts. They're selling puts or selling calls right here, selling calls or selling puts. They all around one standard deviation move. So basically selling those options, you're taking a bet saying that the market got to beat you and in 3 days. And if it don't go outside of that range of 3 days, you keep that premium that you collect. If I was to buy this option, then I need to move. I need the market I got to beat the market. I need the market to move in whatever direction. These, you don't even care as long as it don't come outside of this range. You good. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that. Now keep in mind everything I just showed right there with the open interest. Now I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go to the actual, we're going to analyze this particular trade that I have on. No, that's the 3 day. The one I came out 31 days. And you can see the same thing. Here's my put spread. Before I go and look at the curve view, you can see right here, that go another 3,500 right here. Almost 10,000 trades right here. So you can see they camped out around that $30 range. Come back to the chart. Excuse me. Here's the $30 right here. I'm gonna draw a little line. Let's do a little. I don't do a lot of technical stuff on this particular platform, but I can. Let's see. Here we go. There you go. So you can see the market is camped out like right here. So I said, if that's the case, I came in and then I did a put spread right here. I sold. Click on the bid when you want to sell. That means you selling a put. You think the market gonna go up. I'm selling a put spread. Now, if I just sold this by itself, you can just sell the put by itself, take in $200 or $2 of premium. Tastyworks is gonna margin you $2,800 against that. So it's just saying that's your buying power effect, max loss. That's your buying power. So they're basically saying that they're gonna margin take $2,800 out of your account, or just not necessarily take it out, but you got to have that much to cover to put this trade on. I didn't want to do. I don't like doing not naked trades that close to the money. Here's in the money. So basically, what I did was what you call buying a wing. Turn it into a spread. If you look down there, you're going to see this change. See the buying power effect change? Now I'm only being margined $193. Max profit $107. I'm risking almost 2 to make 1. But look over here. This is the kicker. And I collected 109. So this would be the reason why you do that. Got a 64% probability of profit right here. And and if I just take 50% of this, I got a 76% chance of making 50% of the max profit, which is 109. And that means you see your max loss and everything, and they give you and it's also right here, it's letting me know that this is a bullish trade because I got positive delta. If I did this trade on the call side, this would be negative, and I'm creating a positive theta of 1.16, which is $1.16 a day, meaning I'm getting paid to be in this position. Time is paying me. I'm the option. Excuse me. Just getting over the sniffles. So let me take that off. Clear that up. Erase all of that. Now let's go to try to wrap this up. Now let's go to the Analyze tab, and we're going to analyze the trade. We're going to do it in what is called the curve view, and go to the Analyze tab. Let's go. I'm going to pull it up over here so you can see. That's my position. That's where I got filled at. I'm in the 31-day. Out in the 31-day monthly. It expires on January 17th. I received 109 credit. And you can see the put. And you can see these are puts. And you can see where I sell STO, sell to open, the 30 strike. Buy to close at the 27 strike. It's a $3 wide spread. We're going to go analyze, come up over here and go to the curve view, and we're going to analyze the trade. So let's take a look at it now. I'm going to try to make this big. There we go. Right there. And you can see it's telling you right now, as the trade stands, I got 68.1% chance probability of profit of it being in this staying here. You see it right here. You can see right here. And 31% chance of losing. So I got a high probability trade. Even without the charting helped me get into the trade. And then I still set up a high price. So, I'm using the mathematics and I'm using my technical analysis to kind of get myself into a trade. And obviously the green is where you make money. Here, where this little flag is, that's where the stock is at right now. And here is where I lose money. Erase that. So that's basically it. And those dotted lines that I showed on the table view, here it is right here. I drew one of these yesterday, like a little curve. But you see right here, that's one standard deviation. That's about so basically one standard deviation is approximately 68% of the time. 68% of the time, the stock is going to stay here, right? This is if it gets outside of here, this is 2 standard deviations, which is 95% and 68. And so that's how you come up with those. So once again, I just want to come on and do it. And this is a put spread. And just to recap real quick, the trade again. If you think the underlying is going to go up, you can sell a naked put if you want. Just keep in mind, if you don't buy this wing and you just sell this naked put, you're taking on more risk, but you can make more money. So it's just a trade-off. I just capped it. I don't have to place a stop on the stock because I've capped my losses at a certain amount by buying this wing, buying this option, and creating spreading it off. And right now, I'm up $4 on the day. It's creating. You can see right here where, I'm making $1.13 of theta a day. Now this is beta weighted delta. That's why it says 0, because it's showing my beta weighted delta. If I was to go here and did the net delta, come on, as my son would say, come on, you see it right there. That's what it was when I set up the trade. So you can see right there what it is, what the delta is without them beta weighting it. And I have everything beta weighted for the SPY, the SPY. So I probably, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm going to take that off. I don't need that up there like that, and just leave it like that. Yeah, I like that better. And you can see over here, one of the headers I got up is pop, so I can see what my pop is. And this is the put spread that I bought in spiders. I may go do another video tonight and go over that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, hit the like button. I try to do my videos when I do a live trade. This is a real account, and I go over the strategy that I do, and I show you the strategy and how I implement the trade and how to do it, the mechanics of it. And it's no biggie to me. So if you guys enjoyed it, like, subscribe, share it.